Hey, Eastside family. Wanted to bring you another COVID-19 update for Eastside, and this one is a good one. Eastside leadership met last night, and we came up with a three-phased re-entry plan for Eastside. Sounds really official, doesn't it? Our plan right now is to begin phase one of our reentry plan on May 10th. So that's a week from Sunday. So let me take a minute and tell you about phase one. I'm going to start with Sunday morning worship. We will meet at 11 a.m. on our campus in two different places on our campus. Some will meet in the fellowship hall, and some will meet in the sanctuary. And the main idea behind this is to be well under the capacity of the rooms that we are meeting in. So here's how this is going to work. At 11 a.m., the young adult Sunday school class, the journey class, the open door class, and these students will meet in the fellowship hall for worship. And the victory class, community class, homemakers, willing workers, men's and women's classes will meet in the sanctuary for worship. Both at 11 a.m. In the sanctuary, of course, it will be live. In the fellowship hall, everything will be live, but on the screen. If you have children, they'll worship with you. That brings us to Sunday school. So at 10 a.m., if you want to gather in person for Sunday school, you will go to the same place that you'll gather for worship. So if you're in one of the classes going to the fellowship hall for worship, then you will go to the fellowship hall for Sunday school at 10 a.m. If you're one of the classes that's gathering for worship in the sanctuary, then you will go to the sanctuary at 10 a.m. for Sunday school. Now, Sunday school will also be online. We understand that 2 hours for young families is a long time to try to keep kids and keep your sanity at the same time. So if you'd rather do Sunday school online and then join us for worship wherever your designated area is, you are welcome to do that. Those who don't belong to a Sunday school class or your guest are welcome to go to the fellowship hall or to the sanctuary. But we're asking that those Sunday school classes go to those designated areas. With that being said, we know that some will be hesitant to, for good reason, be hesitant to gather in person beginning on May 10th. If that is you and you need to take some, continue self-isolation for whatever reason, we encourage you to continue to gather with us online. So everything we've been doing so far online will remain online. Now, in addition to our Sunday morning ministries, our student ministry will begin to meet in the sanctuary on the following Wednesday night, and they of course will be socially distanced. So that's the three things that are beginning in phase one: socially distanced split worship, socially distanced split Sunday school, and socially distanced Wednesday night worship for our students. So prayer service will remain online, and Sunday school and worship will remain online for those that want to continue online in that way. I want to go over some precautions that we are taking with you. There will be one entrance and exit for the fellowship hall, one entrance and exit for the sanctuary. The fellowship hall entrance will be on the south side of the Welcome Center. So you can park on that side of the church campus and enter into the Welcome Center on the south side. Those doors will be open for your entrance and your exit. So it will be a doorless entry, doorless exit, no touching things. There will be a temperature check on your way in. There will only be a couple of bathrooms available to the people in the fellowship hall, and there will only be a couple of bathrooms available to the people in the sanctuary, and those will be designated. You'll know where they are when you get here. Finally, we of course will be socially distancing, so please refrain from hugging, shaking hands, all that good stuff. Just give a wave, blow kisses, but don't go hugging on each other just yet. And as we worship, we'll of course be 6+ feet away from one another, unless your families with children and things like that don't have to social distance. Finally, we ask that before you get in the car to come up here, just do a self-check. If you're not feeling well, please just join us online. If you've been around somebody that has not been feeling well, just plan on joining us online that day and gathering with us again the following week. Man, I love y'all so much, and I cannot wait to be in the same room with you to worship our King together. And I'm looking forward to it. Phase 1, May 10th.